Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. So it's the day after another abysmal Manchester United performance, and with Aston Villa at Villa Park on the horizon, it doesn't look like it's going to get any better. And in this video, we will be discussing all the fallout from that game. There's been a lot of talk about Lisandro Martinez and De Ligt, and I'm going to explain. Whilst I don't think they had very good games at all, and I don't think Lisandro Martinez has a good start to the season, I don't think it was their fault that they were playing that badly. And I'll explain why I think that in the next bit of this video. Also, we talk about Sunday's trip to Aston Villa and how that is being reported as make or break for Erik ten Hag. We'll look at Rasmus Højlund's Instagram post after the game as well. That one's still baffling me. He's a young lad. He's a bit naive. He scored a goal in Europe. Yes, I know. But sometimes, brother, you've got to read the room. And then we're going to look at Bruno Fernandes being sent off twice in a week, although one of those was overturned and both of them were probably very harsh. Although the second yellow against Porto, you're going to see them given, especially in Europe with the high foot. We'll talk about Bruno Fernandes. Why are we seeing this from him? He's obviously not performing well. He's not playing well. But why are we seeing him acting and performing like this? Is he getting frustrated? Is he cracking up? What is going on with Bruno Fernandes? I'm going to explain my little theory behind that one as well. But it has been a bad start to the season for us, hasn't it? I don't really know how to think, what to think, where we're going, what we're going to do next. You know, it's such a baffling one. You've seen us go 2-0 up against Porto and you're thinking, oh my God, what's happened here? We've woken up. And then as soon as they scored, even before they scored, you kind of felt like it was possible that that would happen because we're so fragile mentally. We're so lacking in confidence. Any little setback that we have, we're such an emotional side. Shoulders drop, heads drop, team drops into the box. That was really odd as well. Why were we defending so deep? And then in the second half, we were defending so high up the pitch and leaving. Like in the first half, we defended really deep. They had loads of men forward. We still couldn't handle with them. In the second half, we hardly defended at all. One or two passes and they were through. It was such a mashed up game. I don't know what's going on. What is the manager telling these players to do? Are the tactics setting us up for failure? And that's why I want to talk about Lisandro Martinez and Matthijs de Ligt. Because you looked at their performance yesterday and you go, Jesus, that was bad. Look at them out there. They don't look good at all. You know, Lisandro Martinez getting pulled out into weird positions. Matthijs de Ligt, you know, looking shaky at times. And he started the game really well. I think in the first 10, 15, 20 minutes, he won about 3 or 4 headers, really good clearances of the ball. And then it just went to shit. And I feel like that's the way we're playing at the moment. Like I said, in the second half, so open. How many times did you see our centre-backs running towards their own goal, facing their own goal? Nothing was ever in front of them. They were always on the turn. And because we got no one in front of the defence, and that's a setup, by the way. Because the setup leaves such a big gap in front of the defence, we're setting the defence up to fail every single time. And then you look at little things like Diogo Dalot is occupying a position in the midfield sometimes. We've seen many managers do that. It's not, you know, it's not a surprise. It's not a shock. It's not nothing innovative. But he doesn't just transition there when we're on the ball. He literally goes there and stays in midfield. What happens then? When Diogo Dalot goes and trots into midfield, you've then got 3 defenders in there. If Mazraoui decides to go forward, you've got 2. So then you've got Lisandro Martinez, who's the left-sided one, thinking, all right, I need to shift across. Matthijs de Ligt has to do the same now. And then Mazraoui. And then you're leaving these massive gaps. Huge gaps that these guys have got to defend. It's partly why I think Casemiro's look crap. Maybe he's not finished. Maybe it's just the way we're set up. Manuel Ugarte comes in, looks the same. It's far too easy in transitions against Manchester United, and we're setting our defenders up to fail. We have to sort that out. We have to be a little bit more calmer in and out of possession. I don't get it. I don't think Lisandro Martinez and Matthijs de Ligt are bad. I'm seeing people coming out and rewriting history and all that. Get Maguire back into the team. No, he scored a goal. Fair enough. Very, very grateful for that goal. Well done to him. It's a fantastic header. Is a consummate professional as well, obviously. But it doesn't mean he just goes straight back. Like, obviously, you want to have competition for places, and Maguire's part of that. But, oh no, Maguire, the lit shit now, we must put Maguire. No, it's not that. Sort the team out, sort the structure of the team, sort the balance of the team out, and you'll see these guys performing much better. Because what you see is players just trying to put fires out all over the pitch. The way we're playing is not setting us up to get the best out of our players. And the manager worked with Lisandro Martinez. He knows him. It's so baffling, man. It's so baffling. Sunday's trip to Villa, according to Disco Dave from the Mirror, is saying that Sunday's trip to Villa is make or break. Do we need to discuss that? We already kind of know that's the case. It's felt like the case since the Tottenham game. I didn't expect us to get a result against Porto. Then you look at the performance, us throwing away a 2-goal lead, and you think, what the hell? And I don't expect us to get a result on Sunday. Aston Villa are a very good team. They've just come off the back of beating Bayern Munich. A really good performance from them. I don't think they'll have any problems with us. Now, I think out of 7 games, Erik ten Hag's beaten Unai Emery 5 times, I think. I may have got that stat a little bit wrong. But he's got a good record against him. But the way we're playing, Aston Villa and their fans will be rubbing their hands together, waiting for us to rock up to Villa Park. Play like that, we'll get battered. Absolutely battered. Makes no sense. I'll tell you what makes no sense. People coming out and talking about goal celebrations after we've just had a horrendous performance in Europe. Look, it was good. We got a late goal. It made it an equaliser. A late draw with 10 men, it feels good. The players were probably relieved going into the dressing room. But boys, relax a little bit with these posts, yeah. What's all this talk about? Rasmus Højlund has edited it now, saying, I wish we would have got the win. He's a young lad. He's excited. His first start back, he scored. I know. But read the room, brother. Read the room. And it does feel like some of these guys are just more concerned. Oh, did I do okay? Oh, then that's all right. It has to be a team thing, man. It has to be. And the team's losing its head at the moment. None more so than Bruno Fernandes. Is this guy cracking up? I really do look at him and think, are we seeing a player that's growing frustrated with the cycle at Manchester United? You know, that constant, we're going somewhere, it's going to be changes. Oh no, we're back to the start again. We need a new manager. Back to the start again. We need a new manager. It just constantly feels like that cycle. And you're looking at a player in Bruno Fernandes who's a fantastic player. He's not been good this season. Granted, he deserves probably to be dropped. Like, I say all those things before people try and kill me in the comments. But I think we're looking at a player that probably feels like he's wasting his time here. And it's coming out in the frustration and the way he's playing, the way he's getting sent off and getting frustrated, taking pot shots from all over the place. I don't think it helps the team, first of all, when your captain's playing like that. But I do think maybe he's just going, I've stuck around here, signed a new deal. It was supposed to be different. And now look where we are. You've got players not doing their jobs, etc. And I really think we could be seeing that from Bruno Fernandes, someone that's just cracked up and lost their head. Because he is one of our best players. And talking about one of our best players, can someone explain to me what the fuck that substitution was of Marcus Rashford yesterday? You can't talk about preparing for Sunday halfway through a game when it's 2-2 and you scored a goal and an assist. We took both our goal scorers off. It didn't make any sense. It still doesn't make sense. Dreading Sunday, man. I am absolutely dreading Sunday. Guys, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure you like and comment and share and subscribing. I think it's going to be a horrible international break. We're going to have a change of manager. But who knows? Maybe we'll go to Villa Park and batter him. Yeah, I doubt it too. Anyway, I've been AdamMcKola. I'm out of here.